There was a little boy called Allah. He was only 6 years old and he didn't understand what was happening. He was more tortured than anyone else in the room. He was given no food nor water for days, and he was so weak that he fainted every time. He got beaten very often. He survived 3 days and then he just died. He was terrified all the time. This is a part of a news article I read 1.5 years ago, and I really cried for an hour. I still get this when I read it. A 6-year-old boy tortured to death. That goes beyond all borders. And I really needed to share it with people around me, so I put it on Facebook. And I waited in the assumption that there would be more people feeling the same about this. And after a day, there was no reaction. Quiet. And then I felt this huge anger, because I know it's not fair, but it seemed like nobody could care less. And I had this feeling, hello, people, children are being tortured to death in Syria. We can't be quiet about this. So I started drawing, and when I'm very angry, I draw. So I draw the little boy, and he did like, shh. He was sitting on the floor, and he was still alive. And I drew a soldier with Syria on his head. He was looking for the little boy. And I cut them out, the images, and I put them on the street, and I was watching what the people might say about it. And people looked, and they stopped, and they made pictures, and I thought, okay, might working. So I put the image on Facebook, and I said, we can't say we don't know. And then all these reactions trickled in. Wow, intriguing, heavy stuff. And I thought, that's strange. People rather react on an image than on a real article. But okay, when that's the way to make this message, fine. So I decided to extend the series, and I made a lot of images of Syria. And now I printed them life-size. So the children were like this, and soldiers like this. And in the night, I went into town with my colleagues, and we put all these images on the streets, on walls. And I wanted to show how the streets in Syria must look like. I don't know, I wasn't there, but it felt like this. And a lot of media was writing about it. A lot of people were sharing it on social media. But after some days, all the images were gone because of the police, they took it. So I found my clients, Amnesty, HIVOS, Stichting Vluchteling, and they're in these big buildings in the city, and I say, can I borrow your building, please, to put my images on? Because you're not campaigning about Syria, you're quiet all the time. And they said, yeah, okay, come with your images. So then the whole project became bigger and bigger. At the end, we sold t-shirts and bags with these images on. And the people who first didn't react on the Facebook post were wearing now the shirts. And everybody said, it's great, it's such a success. And I still felt so empty, because I thought, what does this change? What did I accomplish with this project? And are the people really listening, or do they just like the shirts? Or do they just like the street art project? This boy called Allah is still dead. A few months ago, there was this boat with 800 refugees, and it sank, and all the people were dead. And again, I was so sad about this. I thought, all these people, they died, and they didn't do anything. And then these tweets came from people who said, oh, I'm so happy, 800 refugees less coming to the Netherlands. And then again, I got so angry, and I thought, who are you to judge and to be happy that somebody died? You don't even know these people. So again, I had this feeling I have to do something. And then I thought, I want that people look at refugees as people. And then I thought, okay, I want to make something which is really nice and beautiful. And then I thought, okay, everything which is very small and tiny, people like. When it's baby feet or Madurodam, everything which is small, a puppy. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to make mini refugees. And it was a Sunday morning, and I took the clay of my kids, and I started modeling. And I was a little embarrassed because I thought maybe it's a little bit childish. And my husband came up and he said, "Oh, what are you doing?" And I said, "Making mini refugees." He said, "What?" I said, "I'm making mini refugees and I want to put it in the street and I want to tell stories about these people." And he said, "Oh, that's very nice." I said, "Oh, okay." So I told my colleagues, and also they said, "Yeah, it's very nice, you should do that." So maybe somebody already found the little moving people. We're making now 10,000, so I'm pretty enthusiastic about it. A lot of media wrote about it, and a lot of people are sharing it on Facebook, on Twitter, #movingpeople. And of course I'm proud, because all the people are telling me this is so beautiful and it's such a nice project. But again, I have this empty feeling. How did I help the refugees with this? Who's going to be better with these little people? This is Istahil. She's one of the persons who I worked with for the project. And to the real Istahil, I sent a friend request on Facebook. And she immediately accepted it, and I sent her a message, and I said, "Oh, it's still so nice that we are Facebook friends now." And she said, "No, we are friends for life." And then I thought, yes, I did something good, because I told her story, and I gave her a face. And I did the same for the other refugees who I worked with. And then I thought, yeah, for me, peace, it's solidarity, it's connection. And it can be very small, but that's my way. And I use my art as a weapon against indifference, and I hope to manage connection. For me, art is the light that enables us to realize the truth.
Thank you, Saskia.